Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumière channel. Welcome to this What Do They Want to Tell You? Channeled messages from your person or the person on your mind or your crush or whatever. It's most likely going to lean in the romantic vibe of it all, but if you want to horse around, you can see if this could apply in other areas. Just if it gets a little saucy, don't come for me. These are your piles 7, 1, and 2. For some of you, you might be drawn to 1 and 2, 2 and 1. Watch both. It just really feels like there's a connection here. So if you feel it, go ahead and watch both. Watch them through to the end because there is a lot of the message matures. It's like fine wine on this channel, I've noticed. More often than not, I think. But again, pick whichever one calls to you. If you need a second, go ahead and take a second and come back later when it speaks more brightly to you. So we're going to go ahead and I'll see you in your pile. Hey there, pile 7. So welcome to what they want to tell you, what's on their mind, what messages are we getting? What we're aiming for is the truth here. We'll see what happens. So pile 7, I pre-shuffled. And this is the message that you got. So I will be dealing with broken decks. That's what I like to call them. So the decks I'll be using, you'll be missing cards that are in those other piles and messages that are in those other piles. But it's really one message per pile. Anyway, it's they want to be free. And 7, wow, 7 of swords. And 10 of swords. So I feel like the main theme or something that they're really dealing with is getting rid of their old self. And I don't think it's even getting rid of their old self, but really graduating and shedding their skin of who they once were or what was once their lot in life. This is as it relates to you. So are you part of the thing that they're shedding and killing? That has been fought to death and they need to bury? Are you part of that? Or are you one of the catalysts for them wanting to be free in terms of wanting to be free in order to carry this connection better? We're going to see a little bit more, but I really love this. I've never considered the 10 of Swords a sense of freedom, but it really kind of is, isn't it? Especially in this deck, especially on this side. The sun is setting. It is eclipsed. The sun is eclipsed, but there's something about knowing that the sun will come back, lickety split. There's something about knowing that this isn't even about the promise of a new day. This isn't even about what can come next necessarily, especially at the 10 of Swords. There is a hope. There is a knowledge that there will be a new tomorrow with them. And this could pertain to your relationship, there will be a new tomorrow. Tomorrow, or am I Canadian today? What they've been through, what you two have been through, what they've said to you. They said so much and they're just kind of maybe looking at their words. They want to maybe say as much as they can with the 10 of Swords here, beat the dead horse, or maybe they have beat the dead horse and are looking at, sizing up what they've done, what they've said, and possibly what they haven't said. But it's looking at something that's done and they want to be free. They want to escape. They want to take off the armor and really just leave the armor down. Try as they might. They're really trying to leave the past behind them or leave the craziness, the drama behind them, because where they're going, which is this desert, this armor is just going to weigh them down. Right? Into this freedom. When you're in freedom, you need to pack light. So let's see what else they really want to say to you, pile 7. This is a very interesting pile already, and I'm super proud of myself for choosing this style of the tarot card accompanied with the deck. This is the I Love You But deck by Luz Lumière. I am Luz Lumière. What? So this deck, I want it to be available by the end of the year. I'm still tweaking it. I'm still vetting it. And I currently, as of this reading right now, there's 240 messages at least 240 messages, and there's gonna be more. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's amazing. I'm really excited to share this deck with the masses. So let me know if you like it, if you want more readings with the deck. But yeah, looking at this, we have let's kiss and make up. We have being around you feels like home. We have you're so intelligent, I want to lick your brain. We also have I miss you so much. So yeah, this Ten of Swords, they want to be free to be with you, I want to say. They want to be free to be with you. It's just, I think the thing that holds them back is, yes, maybe the demands or the social pressures that they feel in their head, that they have obligated themselves to, that they could potentially really say no to and mitigate, because this is swords. There could be consequences and the like, but it's almost like it's not as much of a burden in terms, I don't know, it is a burden, because I mean, thoughts are such burdens, but it's, I don't know, it's like this person, maybe their phone blows up a lot. Maybe there's a lot of demands on their time, their energy, their resources, their wisdom. And maybe that affected the connection that you two had and have had or are having. But with this let's kiss and make up, I miss you so much, I want to be free to be with you, being you, because being around you feels like home. I would rather be in the hot desert and be with you than be in this armor suit that just isn't me anymore. And I don't know how many times I have to ruminate and think and be in this space of like, this isn't who I want to be anymore, or this isn't my lot anymore. This is, you hurt me, so I hurt you. And I know what I did to you. So this person knows. They know full well. I think these swords are, if we exclude their world and what their lot in life is or whatever, I think this person knows that they hurt you. They know what they did. They know what they've done. They know what they've said. Like I said, whether it's true or not, I don't want to say it's false. It's just maybe like not the whole truth, right? But they know what they've done. And maybe they're looking at you. Like maybe that is a part of you. But I think the suit that's being stabbed to death is a relationship, a dynamic, a thought process, a habit, a lifestyle, a part of a person. And I do feel like with this, it always feels like a them thing. But this could be the them that knows what they did to you, and they're looking at what they did to you, and they know what they've done to you and what they are doing to you. And they're wondering, okay, how can I move on? Because this is hurting the person that I miss. This is hurting the person that I want to be with. This is hurting the person that feels like home to me. This is hurting me now. And it's hurting them, and I might lose them. How do I keep them? And I don't know. How do I manage this situation? Tell me more. Okay. I'm not coming back, and let's meet halfway. I got this message earlier when I was doing a personal reading with I'm not coming back. And what it felt like to me was that. And I was so disappointed. I was like, oh man, they're not coming back. But then I got a second wave, which is what I'm getting here. Meaning I'm not coming back in that I'm not going back, which is the Ten of Swords. I'm not going back to this suit of armor. I can't. I will put as many swords as I need to in this thing, but I know that the more swords I put in this thing, the more I'm like taking away from myself and my future, because I'm spending so much time trying to rid myself of this habit, this lifestyle, these excuses, this pain. Like the more pain I cause, maybe that'll help fix me. Maybe that'll help keep me, wake me up to be free from the thoughts and the misery, the thing that are keeping me away from being the way I want to be. Like, maybe the more pain I feel, it'll reach a point where I'll finally be able to walk away. And I feel like they want to say that they don't want to go back to this. I have hope in that this is a Ten of Swords. It's a 10. It is an ending. But I do wonder if this is what they want to communicate and not necessarily where they're functionally actually at. You know, maybe mentally they've reached a point of no return, which is what I'm seeing here. I don't think this is an I'm not coming back to you. I think this feels like I don't want to come back to that. That's the message I was getting earlier in the personal read. But yeah, I feel like that's what I'm picking up here. Them saying this to themselves, saying, I can't continue like this. Like, I cannot go back to how I was. I can't continue being this way, or else I'm really going to continue losing. So let's just get one or two more, and then we'll go in and clarify. I love knowing I put a smile on your face. You're missing something I want in a partner. Okay. I feel like this is also to them that they are missing what you need in a partner. You might be number 7, right? Nobody's perfect, etc. The thing that you might be missing a few things as well, but clearly there's an equal amount of reds to pinks, but I feel like the warmth towards you is more than enough. I really want to say, you're missing something I want in a partner and I'm not coming back. Could be some things that you maybe have said or some things that they think that you think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify you're missing something I want in a partner. You hurt me, so I hurt you. No. I know what I did to you. I want to be free. We're going to clarify these messages. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this away as well. I know what I did to you. I don't think we need to clarify that. They know. You know they know. So we're going to clarify I'm not coming back. You're missing something I want in a partner from their perspective. Can you clarify I'm not coming back? This could be that you hurt me, so I hurt you. Yeah, wow, that's what I was thinking of. I didn't even look at the card. I think if they said I'm not coming back or said something to that extent, maybe you said something and they're like, well, no, like, I'm not coming back, in an attempt to sort of, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm not coming back is clarified by you hurt me, so I hurt you. So I feel like that could be something that they said or they would say because they're just trying to see. I feel like they're really pushing, I don't want to say desperate buttons, but they're really pushing buttons that they themselves cannot afford to push, but will push or want to push or had pushed because they wanted to get the result that they wanted. They're seeing signs, music, and symbols that remind them of you. And please understand me / I want to understand you. I feel like this really sums up that whole, it's like a last ditch effort, but it's still an effort and it's not actually last. It feels like a tactic that you use to get someone to take you seriously, but even you yourself don't believe. You're missing something I want in a partner. Soon, you make me feel hot. Okay. So maybe this is giving me sexual vibes. It wasn't my intention. Can you be quiet? All I really wanted was to talk to you. Okay. Part of this is giving me sexual vibes. Maybe there's some things in the bedroom or intimacy-wise that aren't where they would ideally want them to be, but you still sort of turn them on. You're still someone that makes them feel hot. This "can you be quiet" is always so interesting. There could be some, if you're, I don't even know what to say about that, but if you're someone who's quite vocal in bed, maybe maybe they think it's disingenuous. Maybe they think it's not real. And they would want more genuineness in that. All I really wanted was to talk to you. It wasn't my intention. I think, tell me more about it wasn't my intention. I want to protect you. Can you be quiet? I feel like maybe they also don't want you to talk about the sex life if you guys have one. I want to talk to you. Wow. All I really wanted was to talk. Okay, this person, you're missing something I want in a partner. Maybe you're too vocal. And you know what? Not just in the bedroom. For some of you, it's not the bedroom. For some of you, it's both. But perhaps you're too vocal in your passion. So perhaps, even though you do listen, even though you maybe do give them time to speak and they speak, maybe the thing they're missing is someone who doesn't like talk back. Someone who doesn't challenge them. Someone who doesn't, maybe they would like the thing that's missing is, oh, I wish you would just like listen to me and like just listen to me talk. Like I want to talk. All I really wanted was to talk to you. But at the same time, there's something about you talking that like, I don't know, gets them going. Maybe it's like the fact that they do get to keep you quiet. I want to see your wild side. There's just definitely some sexual stuff here. I said it, but I didn't mean it. So again, someone riling someone up. I daydream about you and us. So they might have some kind of fantasy where they dominate you, where they make you beg, where they make you plead, where they make you shut up. And it just makes them feel like really powerful and good. Let's kiss and make up. Can you clarify this message for us, please? Okay, that's so much. I miss you so much. I fantasize about you and us. I daydream about you and us. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. We need to talk. There's so much talking here. I'm willing, but not ready. Do you care about me or just what I can do, fulfill for you? Do you see me as a person or a pawn in your life? So this person definitely thinks about you. They daydream about you. They have visions and fantasies and miss you and all this stuff. And they want to talk to you and they just want you to listen. They don't want you to sort of bum rush them with, but you did this and da-da-da-da-da, whatever. It's just this, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And do you care about me or just what I can do, fulfill for you? I think from what I'm feeling here, it looks like if you have any shortcomings that they have forgiven, shortcomings that even though you have them, they still want to be with you from their perspective. They're like, well, I mean, if I can forgive that you do this and that, can't you forgive me for doing this and that? You know, that kind of energy, which I say it in a funny voice, but it is kind of like that. And we all have that streak in us to some degree where we go, okay, but like, I've forgiven that. Like I've accepted you even though you have X, Y, and Z. You mean to tell me that you can't acquiesce on my X, Y, and Z? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Can you clarify that, please? This is longer reading than I thought. I need to know that you can take care of yourself. This person, let's kiss and make up. They want to be with you, but I feel like they're not fully yet ready. And I think they said it here, like I'm ready, but I'm not willing. I'm willing, but I'm not ready. This I love you, but I'm not in love with you is like, I feel like this person does have feelings for you if you didn't know that, but the feelings are not so much to the point where they can act, I don't want to say act right, but you know what I mean? Like there's a certain level where truly, you know, it's like health. There's a certain level where until your life is scared straight, until you've really seen the detriment that can happen if you don't change your health habits. Like there's some people who they could have a stroke, they could have a surgery, they could have this and that, and they wouldn't still change their life habits. And maybe it takes having a baby, and then they go, oh my goodness, or a grandchild, and then they go, oh my goodness, I gotta change. Like everybody has sort of like their limit if people have their limit. So I feel like this person has feelings for you. Yes, they're there. And they could be strong, but not strong enough to push them to the edge that they would need in order to sort of like meet the needs that you might require. So, I don't know, do you want guidance or something? Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes I just be like, all right, bye. But we need guidance. What's the guidance for Pal 7 watching this? In this situation. Building blocks in reverse. This is about not being ready. This is about, this person isn't ready. But maybe for some of you, you are also not quite where you need to be in some way here. Building blocks in reverse, the protection message, it talks about addressing the cracks in the foundation of your life and maybe this partnership or this dynamic with this person. Maybe your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is a time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You'll be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. So I feel like there's just a message here about you also looking at, I don't know, the part that you play, or the dynamic that you have in the relationship, in this dynamic, and see what you can throw away and what's worth keeping. Seems like you two might be sharing this Ten of Swords thing and being like, okay, well, what are we going to do here? Like, what is the way forward? What are we leaving behind? Lots of thoughts on that. So keep your light on, good luck. And if you would like a more expanded version of this, you can go ahead and book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below, and we go into what they want to tell you, what they're not telling you, what they wish they could, like all that stuff. You can find that reading on the website as well for looking at what readings I offer. So I will see you next time. Keep your light on, good luck, and find another reading. Happy pick a carding. Bye. Hey there, Pal 1. Pal 1, what they want to say to you, what they want to tell you, what the messages are. Let's just find out what it is. We're basing this in truth. So, if you're sensitive, don't watch this, but so far so decent. This has been really fun for me so far. I think I want to do this again at some point. I'm really enjoying the tarot working in tandem with my I Love You But deck, which will be available at some point in this year. Over 240 messages, which are quite unique. I want to work to rebuild trust again between us. And this actually accurately represents that. Someone who, I don't think this is the first rodeo. I think this person has been actively look at this shit. This is so stupid. Someone who has most likely broken your trust a couple of times. Someone who's evaded your boundaries. Someone who's tried to push. Someone who's tried many times. Someone who potentially there are feelings between you two, but sometimes feelings aren't enough to overcome our personal stuff. Because we just have feelings on top of that. It's like spraying perfume when you smelly. It's not deodorant. It's not a bath. It's not for working on your personal hygiene in the long term. It's just putting a funk on top of something it's putting a good smell on top of something that is already sort of funky. So I think this person wants to rebuild trust again between you two. They've tried it before. Perhaps it worked. They got bonked on the head and it fell through, but they're still coming. They're still trying it. with this Page of Wands. They're really still trying it. I'm really enjoying this tandem read with the tarot in my deck. It's awesome. So, you know, let's find out more. Let's find out more about the trust they want to rebuild between you two again. And see in what capacity that comes in. Let's see what the messages have to say. Spirit, what is the truth here? What are the things that they want to say? What are they going through? Like, what do they want to say to my pile one? Please don't go. Don't go. That's the old song. Some 80s. Dooch, 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 dooch. Wow. I don't know, man. This deck has some pretty, like, harsh messages. And, like, when they come out, they come out. But I feel like the readings are usually pretty soft. I don't know. One more. Okay, two more. All right. This person says, I love when we play together. Right? So maybe you've even started just sort of joking about this dynamic between you two. Joking about, oh, you back again? You gonna run again? You know, like some stuff like, oh, all right, I guess I'll see you next year. You know, something like that. Have you seen it from my perspective is what they want to come forward and say. Yes, there is some funny business. Yes, there is some funny business. Oh, please don't leave me. I want to tell you everything. I don't care. It was just for fun. It was nothing more than it was. I'm not going anywhere. You've ruined me for others. If you think that in your hiatus between this person and you, if you think between the time that you two have even been together or what have you, if you think that this person has been with other people flirting or whatever the case may be, the likelihood is they have been. The likelihood is they have been, and maybe that's what this bonking thing was, and maybe that's why they want to rebuild trust again, and maybe that's why they're coming forward as the Page of Wands, because this is a person who has passion, who has a libido, and Frank, that's so funny. From the other deck that I was reading, the top of the deck is the Knight of Wands, so that's Mr. Romantic, or Mr. Let's get it, let's go, let's ride, let's rock, let's hump. And then we got the Queen of Wands, right? The other woman, the mistress, the fire queen, the beauty, the hooga. So very, very well could have been another person in this connection, other people perhaps for some of you. And I feel like you might really know this. You might know this, and for some of you, you might not care. Sometimes you might even joke about it. Oh, you're going to be with your other girlfriends or the boyfriends, you know, your other people. What your wife's saying, what your husband's saying, like, you might know it, and it's kind of a joke at this point. But I feel like there's something about them that they want to tell you how it happened, what happened. Yes, there was, or there is some funny business. There is someone else I'm seeing, but you've ruined me for other people. You ruined me for other people. Like, I can't be with someone else. I tried it and it bonked me. Like, you ruined me. You ruined me for other people. I keep coming back to you. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Please don't leave me. I love when we play together. Have you seen it from my perspective? Can you imagine? Like, maybe there's distance, maybe there's whatever, there's excuses there and conditions. Have you seen it from my perspective? Whatever the case may be, that might even be, you know, a different case. But I feel like with have you seen it from my perspective, this person is wanting to tell you that you played a part in this as well. It's not just been them. I feel like they've done some thinking, and maybe even you've done some thinking, and the energy has gone to, okay, but I think that no, like, you also did some things here that didn't help us. They hurt us. So I want you to know that, like, I'm not the only one who's flawed here. I'm not the only one who's blah, blah, blah here. You did some things too. So there's that. But look, like, I still see you. Like, it was just fun. Like, you're more real, and I get that now. Or I've always known that, but like now I really know it. But I'm not seeing someone here. They want to rebuild trust. And I think anything after that, I haven't seen anything more than that. I haven't seen, oh, it was nothing more, let's get back together. No, it just looks like they want to explain themselves. So I don't want to give anybody false hope and say, oh, they're coming back. Maybe they might want to come back for, I haven't, again, also seen any hump and dump here. I haven't seen any humping here. I haven't seen anything sexual here either. It really just, the message I'm more so getting here is somebody who wants to talk to you, someone who wants to explain what happened, someone who wants you to listen to them, someone who wants to say, okay, but like you also, like this is the part that you played. I know I did wrong, but like have you considered that, you know, you did like 10% of this, you know, and also after being with you, like you've kind of left me with expectations that no one else is able to match. Like I miss how we played together. Like we had fun, and not just like rolling around or anything like that, but like we had like genuine just like playtime. Like we laughed together, we played together, and I don't know, I want that back, I guess. Like I want some of that playfulness, but I'm not really sure if this person wants like anything more than that. That's what I'm trying to mitigate here with this speech. So let's clarify a few of these. Let's clarify, let's clarify, have you seen it from my perspective? Let's clarify, yes, there is some funny business. And let's clarify, please don't leave me. And also, I don't care, because I don't understand what that's doing here. So we're gonna clarify, I don't care. What don't they care about? Please don't leave me. Oh, you can't even, oh my gosh. Is that better? Kind of. Please don't go. Don't go. Okay. I mean, you know you're number one, right? You don't need to see your number. I hate that. Oh, okay. Okay. This person doesn't care. They want what they want and they want it. They want what they want and they're coming for it. Okay? They don't care that you don't believe them. They're gonna say it. They don't care if you're not gonna believe them. They wanna say it, they wanna tell you. They don't care if you're gonna be like, well, what do you mean? They'll be like, yeah, I think this person has a lot of passion. Or maybe a brave person, or maybe they just amped up. They're amped up, you know? They're coming towards you. I don't care. I'm still coming. I'm bad for you. I know I'm bad for pile one. I know that I'm not the best person for them, but I don't care. I'm still coming. So they just don't care. Like, they don't care. I don't care if I'm bad for you. I don't care if I'm not giving you. I don't care. I'm coming. I don't care. I'm still gonna try. Please don't leave me. Clarify that. I know what you want me to do and say, but I'm not there yet, and I don't care that I'm not there yet. I don't care that I know and I'm not doing it. That's what I was trying to say. I don't care because I'm not going anywhere. So please don't leave me. I'm still coming. I'm a beige once. I don't give a flying. I'm still coming. I've been bumped on the head many times. I'm gonna take a sit down. I'm gonna rest, but I'm still coming. Ugh. Tell me about this funny business. Please take better care of yourself soon. I want to hear what you want. You want to hear what you want to hear, not the truth. I will do and have done for you more than for others. So yeah, there's some funny business, but you know that I care about you. Like, yeah, you know, I did that, but so what? Like, not so what, but you know, like it was for fun. It wasn't serious, but you and me are serious. Are you really gonna give what we have up over something stupid like that, even though they did it, girl? Huh? I call everybody girl. Calm down, right? It's just, huh? Oh my God, the nerve. You dealing with what? A Leo? Shit. A Capricorn? Shit. A Virgo? Shit. A Taurus? Shit. Who are you dealing with? What fire? that. My future doesn't have you in it. It's in your head. I'm not coming back. Tell me more about this funny business. I'm willing, but I'm not ready. You have the sweetest heart, I know. So I feel like if they were seeing other people, that person is more or less an innocent in this situation, really. That person, even if they did know about you or didn't, I mean, it's not on them. You know, the decisions this person made, are the decisions that this person made. I feel like that person also got disappointed and that person kind of reminded them of you, aspects of you. That person was an individual. That person had their own virtues. But they definitely saw this person or other people as like, I don't want to say pit stops, but as like palate cleansers. For some of you, maybe the palate cleanser went on for too long. Like maybe this person thought, oh, maybe this person could be more. We've all done that. Like we've all been with someone to some degree who we believe isn't for us, but we keep thinking, oh, well, maybe, oh, well, maybe, oh, well, maybe. Like maybe I can just survive on chips for the rest of my life. And it's like, no, you need like proteins and veg and fruit. And it's like, yeah, but I like chips. And it's like, yeah, you like chips. We all like chips, but like you can't live on chips alone. Even God said that in the Bible. Man cannot live on bread alone. Like man needs this and this and this and this and this. So I digress. I feel like this person, they will come clean about, or they want to come clean, or what they want to say, what they want to share, what they would want to say is, yeah, there was something. I said it was in your head, but it wasn't. I didn't think my future had you in it. I didn't think my future had them in it, but I did it. I was willing to be in a relationship. I was willing to be in a relationship. And even if this person maybe broke up and then they were seeing other people, they wanted to replicate maybe what you had or those feelings, but they just weren't ready. Tell me about my future. Tell me about I'm not coming back. You're a special person. Your scars and struggles are beautiful to me. So there's something about this funny business. I think this person would want to say that they didn't see a future with you. They didn't see a future with you. But even with this, like, I'm trying to see, I think this person's intentions or what they want to say to you go to a certain point and the rest of it depends on you. I'm not picking up that this person has any, like, delusions that you want to be with them romantically again, to commit. I think they really do just want to rebuild trust between the two of you, perhaps even develop a friendship, develop some type of communication again, develop some type of truce, develop some type of just bridge that communication gap. And that's the best they can ask for, because I do believe this person does see that they treated you in a shitty way, or that they do treat you in a shitty way. I think there's a part of this person that didn't see a future with you in the aspect that it was prior, and that also sort of informed, not fully, but them stepping out or whatever. I don't think they were really ready for something serious. They thought they were, but they weren't. You were a good contender, and maybe somebody got spooked, and when they thought about it, they were like, I don't know, not this person, some self-sabotage, just some wilding out on someone's part here. And they didn't know how to really handle that, or really just didn't want to handle that. They do acknowledge that you are a good person, that you're a special person, that you're a good person, and that what you've been through, there's some level of admiration or respect or whatever, but I think with this, you didn't, like, I'm still coming. I feel like I don't want to say they've bossed up, they just have this like, I need to like see what, I need to bridge this gap. Like, I'm tired of running, I'm tired of hiding. They want you in their life than not have you in their life. They would rather have you in it than not in it. And I think they would want to see if you are chips or if you are like nutrition. You know? Are you nutritious or are you chips? I feel like they might be wanting to see that because you did ruin them for other people. You set some type of standard. You shook up what things could be for them romantically. And so you still stay in the back of their head and they're like, man, but that person is not even in my life. You know, that person is not even like, we're not in good books or whatever. Like, that person can't leave me. I have to go towards that person. I don't care if I'm bad for them. Like, I have to try and like secure the bag, you being the bag. But whether that's, you know, romantically or whatever, that's why I wanted to, I don't know. Have you seen it from my perspective? Yeah, I think this person has had some chutzpah. I think this person has had some type of resurgence in their spirit, or over time they've had time enough to think about what happened between you two, and they're like, maybe they used to blame themselves for everything, and then they kind of went, well, wait a minute though, like, what about the other person? What about part one? But they do recognize that they messed up, but I think they want, like, part of their case that they want to plead with you, or I don't want to say plead, but to bring up with you in terms of rebuilding this trust, is to be like, okay, but you weren't perfect either. Like, yes, I did this, and that, but you did X, Y as well. You know, like, this is how that affected me, or whatever. Let's look at your guidance with this situation. Okay. We have peace. So choose peace. I really kind of want to say I wish that was your message. I should just have left it out. Yeah, I think choose peace. Orphaned in reverse. And then we have new life here, which are very kind of similar vibes. New life. I think this is, turning a new page. Breathe. There's a lot of like, don't push an agenda of abandonment. You know, you might feel the need to remain apart with this person because being intimate and engaging in this energy is too threatening. And maybe it is to your mental health. You took so long to recover from this bullshit. Or you're still recovering. Can you even take being in front of this passionate, clearly, you know, sweet talker type person in some ways? Can you bear that? But it really also talks about like not creating, I don't get that, unhealthy alliances that you formed, and make a decision to heal the past. You won't be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional. Not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself either. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you, let it. So this could be an experience for you to see what this other person saw. What do they have to say? Obviously, I don't know your story. I don't know your bag. I don't know what you've been through, but there could be something here for you. For others of you where you know that this person just ain't it, then do what you need to do to like protect yourself and everything. But there seems to be some type of peace or some type of breath that might be of value to you to consider. And if this person does get the courage to speak up to you and say these things that we've sort of talked about here, for you to find some semblance of peace and harmony within yourself, almost like a part of you telling yourself, you know, something. It could be of value to you. So you let me know how that goes. I do have a wrist reading, but expanded on the channel. Expanded on the website for booking a personal reading. It goes into what they're hiding from you, what they want to tell you, what they're not telling you. So if you'd like that, please feel free to book. Wow. Did you even hear any of your reading? God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Pal One. I hope you all were able to hear something because the mic was all the way on the ground and I don't know how that went. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to pray that it caught my voice. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll see you next time. Okay. Go with God. Bye. Jesus. Hey, Pal 2. Hey, Pal 2. How are you? What do they want to tell you? So, this was super fun when I was pre-shuffling the piles. I don't know. Lately I get excited to see the Two of Cups. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what's going on with this person or your dynamic with this person or what have you, but we're gonna go into it. We have I do respect you, and there is this mutual respect blessed by Venus here in the form of fuck this thing. Look at this. This is like trash. I hate it. In the form of these two people sharing each other's cups, this mutual respect, this mutual I see you in the light of day. I see your pores, I see your scars, and I do respect you. I do respect you. I really like this. I have high hopes for this read. I'm so happy with how we're doing this read so far. It's been really nice. I've super enjoyed it. So, what do they want to say? Like, what do they want to tell Pal 2? And we're looking for the truth here, okay? So, let's see what's going on with this 222 here. I want to have a family with you. Let's make a family. I'm not telling you everything. There's something I'm hiding. I want to protect you. You're very important to me. So many soft pink energies coming out here. I have shed tears over you in this. All I really wanted was to talk to you. Oh my God. I love this. You're very important to me. I want to protect you. Okay. I'm not telling you everything. There is something I'm hiding. Let me go. Wow. I can't tell you because it will hurt you. Okay. And they want to protect you because you're very important to them. So this person is hiding something from you. Okay? And it might be manifesting itself as disrespect from your perspective. And maybe you've said it. If you respected me, you wouldn't do this, this, and this. And this person, I feel like, is just kind of like biting their tongue and saying, I would rather, I mean, it's like the difference between, like, it's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. It feels like I would rather you think ill of me or whatever. Like, I don't want that. But I would rather you think ill of me than know the truth of what I'm hiding. You know, and it's hurt them that you think a certain way about them or whatever. Or this thing that you two have gone through. They've shed tears over you in this situation. And this let me go is very interesting. I feel like this let me go could be let me go, let me go from this connection. I'm hurting you. Why do you keep trying? Please free me. Or really what I'm picking up is let me go as in like, please drop this. Like, please drop this. Please drop trying to find out. Please drop trying to dig and find out like what this is about, because I don't want to hurt you. You're so important to me. I want to protect you. Therefore, like, I'm not going to say anything. But that kind of energy really does still manifest that hurt, So can you tell us what this hurt is? Like, what is this thing that they're protecting my person from? I don't know if some of you aren't able to have children, or for some of you that have children, there could be something about that. This person wants to have a family with you. Let's make a family. How could anyone be cruel to you? Okay, what are they hiding? What are they hiding, Spirit? What are they not telling? Trust is an issue. I'm not planning anything. The line between our worlds should be erased. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. So perhaps they don't have much to give. Perhaps there's cultural differences, or just differences between you two that are really hard to navigate. Maybe it's to do with religion, or faith, family. Trust is an issue here, definitely, because they're hiding something from you. So let's actually just get into this. Let's do, I can't tell you everything. There's something I'm hiding. I can't tell you because it will hurt you. I think that's the same. All I really wanted to do was to talk to you. This is the same. I want to protect you. Same stuff. Let me go. I have shed tears over you in this. This feels like it could be something different. And I want to have a family with you. Let's make a family. Tell me about let's make a family. Can you clarify that? You're very important to me. I don't know what's happening. Our priorities are different. You're missing something I want in a partner. I have shed tears over this. Power, standing, high value. Yeah. There's definitely that line between your worlds. It's a real thing. I think they do respect you, but maybe this is about social status, the money dynamics between you two, the class that you guys are in. Wow, this trust is an issue. It's come up twice for clarifying what they're not telling you, what they're hiding. Please don't go, and there's been a huge misunderstanding. I don't know, maybe there's some gold digger energy here. I'm gonna actually put this back because I didn't. You hurt me, so I hurt you. I'm scared of adopting the baggage you bring to the table. Yeah. This is what they don't want to tell you. There's a trusting issue between maybe your past, what you have going on with you, that they have doubts about. They do respect you, but they're hiding their feelings around what maybe they've seen, what they know about you, what they've shared, or what you've shared, and maybe not that them not being able to really even be able to cater to that, because maybe they've got their own stuff going on in their own world, that what you bring to the table is just too much. Like, it breaks the camel's back. Willing but not ready. Ugh. My deck is like, please, please. Let me go. Clarified by I'm willing but not ready. I just want to get the messages out. So give me a second on that one. I am trying to talk through it so you guys aren't just sitting in silence. This person is definitely, yeah, this is kind of that other message I was getting of they also have so much baggage, that the baggage that you bring to the table, they're just kind of like, I'm scared of adopting your shit. Like, I can't manage my own stuff. it's too much to manage my stuff. Now you have stuff too, and I have to manage that. Like, come on. And trust is an issue. Something may have broken the trust, or they just don't trust that you would be able to take their baggage. I'm not telling you everything. I'm hiding things, and I'm scared that what you have will trigger me as well. So this feels like it could be really... What's the trust issue? What is that surrounding? Past a year. So either this past year, they misjudged you about something. Maybe they misjudged the situation that you two were in, missing your body and touch. So maybe someone was with someone else and they thought someone else was touching that body. Or maybe someone shared something about like an ex that used to touch them a certain way, and now it's like, whoa. There's just, this person is, it almost really feels like, now that I look at the card, like this person is trying to say, no, I do respect you, but trying to walk away at the same time. But like a lingering walk away, a walk away that they don't want to do, but feel like they have to, feel like they need to. Our priorities are different. Maybe this person is more focused on, maybe one of you is more focused on power, status, standing, high value, or maybe one of you is these things, whereas the other person isn't. They don't have that. And maybe one person wants to have a family, but that is difficult due to how different you both sort of see the world. Are you my soulmate here? This person wants to walk away from you. They want to say, like, they don't want to walk away from you, but they do want to walk away from you. But they would rather almost that you walk away from them because they don't want to miss on you. It's like they're not willing, they're not ready to be the one at fault for breaking this connection up. They would rather you were the one to break the connection up, because they think that you're their soulmate. And we have a 2 of Cups here for what they want to say to you. This is, I do respect you. There is, this innocent emotional exchange in the light of day where you're really showing who you are, all your pores and all that stuff. And maybe there is this, I have so much baggage, I don't know who would take me because I wouldn't take myself. And if they wouldn't take their own baggage, why would they take yours? If they haven't assimilated their own stuff, or if they have so much stuff that they just, oh my God, now you have stuff? Like, who's supposed to carry me? And it says they've shed tears over this, not of this difference, this line between you two. And they've wanted to talk, but I don't feel like they have. Maybe they've like said certain things here and there, but it's not. I feel like this person is hoping that something will change, but not really. It's hope. It's not that they are initiating or instigating a change. I think there's some things, this person doesn't trust this connection either. And they see that you don't trust this connection either, because there's been things that people haven't been saying. Because there's been these sort of, and they may not even be huge, they could be, but it's almost like, because of the connection that you two have, I feel like these things they would matter, but they also kind of wouldn't when you really think about the connection that you share. You would more so see each other as more human and release the expectations of perfection. I don't know if I'm making sense. There's just something about these 2 soulmates, these 2 people who are sharing with each other in the light of day. As the sun rises, they're so naked with each other. There is a respect here, but there's also some trash. I'm not telling you everything. There is something I'm hiding. Trust is an issue. well, you hurt me, and so I hurt you. You said this, and so I said that, and I did this, and you didn't pick up my phone call, so I didn't pick up your phone call. You didn't talk to me for a week, so I didn't talk to you for a week. And what else? Like, what's the issue here? How could anyone be cruel to you? I fantasize about you and us. It's fantasies, you know? Rather than, I mean, it's seeing each other as human, but I guess not so much as well as, you know, so funny, the sun on this deck. I am going to go to the tarot for this. What is this person hiding? Like, what are they not telling? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, that's family. That's growth. That's too much. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person would really kind of want to pull the reins back in this because they don't know what's happening. They want to reassess, but I don't think they really say that. With this Knight showing up on like the dark side, the night side, I don't think they really are open about these feelings of these feelings of them having doubts, of them hiding something. But I think it's pretty apparent that there's this power, status, and potentially family. And clarify the Empress for me in terms of what they're hiding. The Hermit, yeah, keeping quiet about things. Two of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe someone's health isn't where it could be. Someone could not be as single as they may have said for some of you. The Hermit, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I still really feel like this person doesn't want you to be single with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But they don't want to, I don't know, invest. Like, I don't know why I'm getting an investment. I mean, maybe it's because of the Nine of Pentacles, but there's some skittish energy here. Even with the Seven of Wands, he's going with the crowd, you know? He's kind of being like, okay, well, I'm a pause. I'm going to stop. This person, I think what they're hiding is like, I'm getting doubts. I have a card that says I have doubts. It just didn't come out. So I think they fantasize about things going well with you and things going good, and how can anyone be cruel to you, but they're hurting you and this and that, but the bond is still there. This Hermit, they're trying to figure out what to do, where to go, how to be, what path to follow, because maybe they're willing but not ready to actually do the things that they want with you. I'm just really intrigued in this pile because, see, will you marry me? Like, they want this Empress life with you, but also they're just not ready. I think this person is willing but not ready. And also, I think the path to readiness, the path to willingness is confusing. On one day they're ready, but then they remember that there's all this stuff that they haven't shared with you that might be quite difficult to actually say out loud. You're asking for too much. No, you're not a burden to me, okay, but your way is not the only way. So this to me just feels like lashing out when someone is backed into a corner. Let's get your guidance for this situation here. I think this person is in a state where, woof, you know? This person does want to be with you. And I feel like they would be someone who would, they want to be with you. They feel this connection. They want it. But there's some things that are stopping it. And these things are on their side. Maybe you're aware of them. Perhaps some of you are aware of them. But what's the guidance? Wow. Never-ending story. This talks about poverty consciousness, victimhood consciousness, thinking things won't ever work out for you. But this really kind of goes into, I mean, in the end, it says, not my monkeys, not my circus. So by that, I mean, it kind of came out in a whoop-de-whoop. I am going to put this card back in. But the fact that it did come out, I feel like for those of you who are in despair because you also feel this connection and you're wondering, what is the fucking problem here, bro? Like, what is the problem, sis? I don't, bro is unisex for me. What this is, sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of neglect or abuse, but for other more complex reasons. Exactly. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now, you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Listen, for some of you, this is a call for you to start listening to self-loving meditations, to start listening to getting yourself out of a state of victimhood. And this is something that I've recently come to terms with, where so many things happen to you, so many things happen to us, right? And so we just go, I mean, try as you fucking might, this shit just keeps happening over and fucking over again. But there's a challenge here, and it truly is a challenge to say no in a way where you go, okay, well, what if? And I give this gift to you, Patu. What if? What if the story is complete? It's done. That's no longer the storyline you're playing out, and you imagine something different. It could be with this person, manifesting a different kind of relationship with them. Looking into an alternate universe. What if things didn't go left? What if they weren't right? What if the trouble never started? What if it went okay? And start playing with that. Where would you be today? You know, what kind of discussions would you be having? How fun would it be together? And also attending to yourself, how would you be? How would you feel? And that might be something that changes this dynamic with this person, you know. Because maybe you're also picking up on some of these doubts. They're really impacting you and how you feel about yourself. It's really highlighting those things. What's the guidance for my pal number 2 here, Spirit, dealing with this situation? For their highest good and the highest good of all, please, here. Happy, definitely. Focus, get out of that. And I hate saying this because now I'm saying with so much love, but I can't translate that love to you in the words that I'm saying. But that victim mentality, remove yourself from, why is this happening to me again? Why does this keep happening? Why are they doing this? Why are they, like, try, and I'm so, like, I'm giving you the biggest, like, cringe, like, I'm sorry, we have no more steak in the back, like, we ran out of ingredients for your meal and you came all the way out here. It's like, use this as an opportunity to, I don't even know how to say this, to manifest something different, to manifest a different reality. And it's not going to manifest from a state of, why is this happening to me? It's going to manifest from a state of, I'm going to make this happen for me, right? This is the breaking point. This is the point where our story pivots to where it needs to be, if this is something that you want. But either way, whether it's with this person or the next pal too, there's something here for you to, it's a low-key message to lift yourself up, to make yourself happy, like on the inside, and I don't even want to say heal, but attend to the parts of you that are hurting because of being in a connection that seems so right but is going so wrong or something, right? I wish you everything, my friend. There are readings on the website if you'd like to look at them to see which one might fit you. If you'd like a personal reading, come through. But keep your light on and good luck, okay? Bye-bye.